This is Dan Tortora live on site at the Grandover Resort in Greensboro, North Carolina, home of ACC kickoff for football. Syracuse Orange and the Pittsburgh Panthers here this season for the first time ever, and it's been a pleasure being down here. The coaches had an opportunity to speak today, and every single coach saying a lot about Syracuse and their history, about what type of team they are, what type of team they can be, and just giving a lot of accolades, a lot of support. The names brought up the most, Jim Brown and Floyd Little, talked about more than anybody else as far as Syracuse goes when other coaches were looking at the Syracuse Orange and the competition that they have coming up. Syracuse down here, as I said before, for the first time as they get prepared. Scott Schaefer had the opportunity to speak in front of the ACC media for the first time today, and in his conversation talked about recruiting, talked about getting that guy that wasn't the most talented, that only had one offer or no offers, and give him an opportunity to get out there and really do something special. He mentioned Daryl Moose Johnston, who played for the Dallas Cowboys, and the fact that he was a guy that only had one offer. That offer was from Syracuse, and not only did he make it to the NFL, he won Super Bowls, and he was on the Pro Bowl team because they had to open up a spot for the fullback position. So Scott Schaefer talking about history and talking about the fact that this is a team that is rich in tradition, but at the same time looking to move forward. And then also looking at a school like Pittsburgh with Paul Chryst coming in, being on the coastal side, everyone talking about the fact that this is a team that is going to have a lot to offer, including in that Florida State game to open up the season. John Swafford had made mention that he will be at that Florida State-Pittsburgh game, and he'll also be at the homecoming and first ACC game for Syracuse against Clemson that's going on at the Carrier Dome. Once again, Dan Tortora from the Grandover Resort in Greensboro, North Carolina, where Syracuse is officially an ACC member. It happened on July 1st, but now it feels more official to Syracuse being here. Jay Bromley here on the defensive side and Mackie McPherson at center for Syracuse. They're both on the front of your media guide. And Pittsburgh also here with Paul Chryst, Devin Street, and Aaron Donald. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Plenty of videos to come up. 20 videos featuring John Swafford and also all of the players that were on site for ACC kickoff. And coming up, all of your coaches from the 14 schools, including Maryland, who's here for one more season. Notre Dame on the horizon, Louisville on the horizon, and the ACC challenging the SEC and trying to be the best conference in football. They believe they can do it. We'll find out. You'll hear from all the coaches coming up very soon, right here on wakeupcalldt.com and youtube.com/wakeupcalldt for Dan Tortora Broadcast Media.